Hey guys, it's Lindsay, and today's video is going to be a Top 5 Wednesday video. Top 5 Wednesday is currently being hosted by Samantha over at Samantha of Tomes, so I'll leave her description and her link to her channel in the description box below. So go check her out if you haven't already, but I'm pretty sure most people have because she's very popular here on BookTube. But today's topic is top 5 books that represent your Hogwarts house. I'm classified as a Ravenclaw, and Ravenclaws, we pride ourselves on 3 things: our intelligence, our knowledge, and our wit. And it's really kind of hard to find those type of qualities in novels because now it's just about, who is in a romantic relationship, and it kind of just gets old after a while. But these top 5 books that I have are more focused on the intelligent side of literary fiction, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with number 5 on my list is Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. And Anne kind of reminds me of Luna Lovegood in the sense that they're both dreamers and they're both advanced in their time, and they both really have creative tendencies and like to think outside the box, so to speak. So whenever I started reading this book way back when, and then I recently reread it, I noticed that a lot of the qualities in Anne is also representative of Ravenclaw. So I really thoroughly enjoyed reading this book. I highly recommend it. But that's number 5 on my list. Number 4 on my list is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I had to read this book a lot in high school. I think I had to read it like 2 or 3 different times for different classes, and then again I had to read it in college because I am from the South, so we had to read a lot of the Southern based classics, which is kind of cool, but also it's like kind of intimidating because you're also having to, read these such great novels, and you're just like, well, I'm in college, I don't really want to read these things. But I really liked reading Pride and Prejudice. I think Jane Austen would make a great Ravenclaw. She has a lot of wit about her, and her writing is fantastic when it comes to just explaining things in a knowledgeable way. Ravenclaws would praise her because of her intelligence and her wit, and I think that is a high quality of any Ravenclaw, and Jane Austen would probably be a Ravenclaw if she was in the Hogwarts house. So number 3 on my list is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, and this is a very well-known book, and it has like high awards and all of that. I know it has taken place in like it's a historical fiction novel, and that it is taking place back in the 40s or 50s. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I actually have not read this book, but when I was researching, let's just say, I noticed a lot of the people that were reviewing this book had nothing but fantastic. Most of the characters in the novel are incredibly intelligent and knowledgeable, and I, as a Ravenclaw, pride myself on that. So this book I may not have read, and it is higher up on my list, but that's only because Ravenclaws would know about it first, and in this case it is a Ravenclaw value type book. So even though I have not read it, I will get to it soon. And so yeah, that's number 2 on my list is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. And this book is all about the nerds. And yes, Ravenclaws are classified as nerds most of the time, but it's also hard to explain because The Perks of Being a Wallflower is a nerd in a non-nerd setting, and that's kind of what Ravenclaws are at Hogwarts. They're not nerds, or they are nerds, but they're in a non-nerd setting. So it's kind of hard to picture the Ravenclaw liking this book, but it also is very relatable. So The Perks of Being a Wallflower is all about the friends you meet and who inspires you, and that's another thing that is very high on the list of things Ravenclaws pride themselves about. Number 1 on my list is Matilda by Roald Dahl, and obviously this one is probably the most I would say, famous book amongst Ravenclaws, and that's only because the main character, Matilda, is incredibly smart. She's like a 10-year-old that can read at, you know, a professor level and write that way. So she's very knowledgeable, she's very intelligent, and that's exactly what a Ravenclaw inspires to be. Loves reading and knowledge even when she's discouraged. And unfortunately, that's most of Ravenclaws. They're always surrounded by people that discourage them, but they prevail. They always make sure that whatever they are inspiring to do, they're gonna do because they're dreamers. And so, with that being said, that is my Top 5 Wednesday for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what your Hogwarts house is and what books represent your house. And let's compare. So I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you soon. Bye!